Welcome to our special report on the 10 worst plane crashes in history. Today, we will take a look at the deadliest aviation disasters that have occurred over the years and the tragic loss of lives they have caused. 10. Lion Air Flight JT610, 2018. On October 29, 2018, Lion Air Flight JT610 crashed into the ocean just 12 minutes after taking off from Jakarta. Only 22 kilometers after takeoff, the crew made a request to return to Jakarta, which was granted, but lost contact directly after. All of the 189 people on the plane, including crew members and 181 passengers, lost their lives in this tragic accident. 9. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, 2014. The Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 disappeared en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing on March 8, 2014, with 239 people on board. The crash site has still not been located and the cause of the crash remains unknown, although it is assumed that it crashed somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. 8. American Airlines Flight 191, 1979. An American Airlines Flight 191 was taking off from Chicago Airport when a McDonnell Douglas DC-10 operating the flight experienced an engine failure during takeoff, causing the plane to crash, killing all 271 people on board. 7. Pan Am Flight 103, 1988. On 21st of December 1988, a Boeing 747 operating the flight was bombed by Libyan terrorists, causing it to crash in Lockerbie, Scotland, killing all 259 people on board and 11 people on the ground. 6. Iran Air Flight 655, 1988. On 3rd of July 1988, an Airbus A300 operating the flight was shot down by a missile fired by the U.S. Navy, killing all 290 people on board. The incident was a tragic mistake and the U.S. later paid $61.8 million in compensation to the families of all the victims. This shoot-down was the deadliest aviation disaster involving an Airbus A300. 5. Air India Flight 182, 1985. On 23rd of June 1985, a Boeing 747 operating the flight was bombed by extremists, causing it to crash into the Atlantic Ocean, killing all 329 people on board. It disintegrated in midair en route from Montreal to London, at an altitude of 9,400 meters over the Atlantic Ocean. 4. Turkish Airlines Flight 981, 1974. On March 3, 1974, a McDonnell Douglas DC-10 operating the flight crashed in the Ermenonville forest near Paris, France, killing all 346 people on board. The crash was found to have been caused by a design flaw in the cargo door. 3. Charkhi Dadri Mid-Air Collision, 1996. The third worst plane crash in history is the Charkhi Dadri Mid-Air Collision in 1996, where a Saudi Arabian Airlines 747 and Kazakhstan Airlines AVIATION IL-76 collided in mid-air, killing 349 people. 2. Japan Airlines Flight 123, 1985. The second worst airplane disaster is the Japan Airlines Flight 123 crash in 1985. A mechanical failure caused the plane to crash into a mountain, killing 520 people. At the top of our list is the Tenerife Airport disaster in 1977. A KLM Boeing 747 collided with a Pan Am 747 on the runway of Tenerife's Los Rodeos Airport, killing 583 people. It remains the deadliest aviation accident in history. And that concludes our report on the 10 worst plane crashes in history. We hope that by remembering these tragic events, we can work towards preventing such disasters in the future. Safety is the top priority in the aviation industry and we should never forget the lessons learned from these tragic events. Fly safe. Like and subscribe for more informative content.